2020. After that, I started studying English, and I like studying English so much. And I stayed a long time in practice my English, and I am happy because I am returning. In my free time, I like to do physical exercise, to dance, to read books, traveling, and that's it about me.
All right, good to see you. What about you, Yasmin? You introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Yasmin. I'm 18. I'm from São Paulo, capital. Usually I participate in the morning conversations because of this. I think I just know Apoena. Um, Talking more about me, in my free time, I like to read books, watch series, or play games. Go to the gym too. Um, Nowadays, at college in systems analysis and development course. I have a cat called Angel. About me, I think it's it.
All right. Nayara, are you listening?
Yes. I'm Nayara. I am 30
I'm
years
sorry,
old.
I am not listening you. I don't know if just me or...
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I am Nayara. I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. And I'm married and I don't have children. I am a financial analyst and I think it's that.
All right. Guys, are you listening very well? I've just put my phone right now. Okay. Claudinette, can you introduce yourself?
Oi, Claudinei.
Oh, Claudinette, yeah, I'm sorry.
Everyone, I'm Claudine. I'm 38. I'm married. I'm living in São Paulo, Taboão da Serra, São Paulo. I have 4 daughters. It's my first time here, and I work as a business analyst, and I degree in business administration and pedagogy. Now I work at the consultant technology. That's it.
All right. Apoena, can you introduce yourself? I already know you, but I think I have people here that don't know you, so please introduce yourself.
Yes. My name is Apoena. I'm 39 years old. Now I have a husband. I got married last month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We don't have children, but we have a little dog, Lica Salsichinha, by the way. And I live in Salvador since 2021. I love run. I am a marathonist. I like to go to the gym, to the beach, spend my free time with my husband and my friends. I am a traffic controller, so I'm here in Talking Talk, try to improve my English, and I think that's it.
Hey, Ayla, good to see you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Ayla. I live in Belém, the land of Açaí. And I'm married. I have 1 daughter, and I'm a dog person. I have a little dog. We call her Amelie, and I've been studying English since 2020, and I make it to improve, to try to improve more my English skills in general. So that's it.
All right, guys. So let's start. The first question is about what is your favorite subject in school and why? I know that I have many people here that already completed school, but I suppose that at the time you guys like it of some subject probably. So Apoena, do you want to start?
Yes, could you put the questions in the chat, please?
Okay.
The first, I don't know, but I think when I studied in a school, I think it maybe mathematics, I don't know. I think math. Why? I don't know why. I think it's more practice. You just think about formulas and put in your paper, and that's it. Because Portuguese or history, you needed to think more, I think.
Yeah. Anna, what was your favorite subject when you were in the school?
My case is the same, and I always like the math and ever subject related to math as chemistry, physics, and I think the same reason because I think it's possible to study, listen to music and to
Yeah.
yeah, because I am not good at humans, I don't know, subject as geography and history. I think that's it.
Anna, please choose one person to answer the same question.
Could you repeat, please?
Choose one person to answer the same question.
Okay, Ayla, what is your favorite subject in school and why?
So in my case, guys, I think it was depend because there was some subjects I like it. For example, chemistry, I like it. Some subjects and biology. And history I think because I needed to think about it, and but there was some subject I didn't like. It depends on what are the subject of each uh, each point. I think I don't know. But about math, I've never been good at a math. It was terrible for me. I needed study hard if I wanted to pass. And but I think chemistry, biology were my favorite. In general, my favorite subject at school. Even though there was some points I didn't like, but in general, this two subjects were my favorite. And now, Yasmin, and you?
My connection is unstable right now, so if you stop to hear me well, advise me, please. About my favorite subject in the school, I already have completely the school. But in the high school, my favorite subject was biology. And I liked this subject because it's cool to know other kinds of life and more about animals and how they live, how they are, no. And nowadays it's fun. Think about the biology was my favorite subject because nowadays in a exact area I'm studying IT, so it's a difference between these areas, no. But my favorite subject was biology in that epoch.
Okay.
I think everyone already answered. Um, there someone? There isn't
Actually,
answer.
I think Nayara didn't answer that question. Nayara?
Okay. I didn't like it school. I wanted to leave the school as quickly as possible, but I don't know how I can say this subject in English, redação, because I love it writing and I love to create histories about several subjects. So I think it's that. And I hate math and I still hate math. And today I am a financial analyst. So it's weird, but has happened. And I remember that I love the geography teacher, but I love the teacher, not the subject. And I think it's just that I really don't like the way the they teach on school the subjects. I think it's not the correct way to teach, you know, because we don't use these things in our lives nowadays. So yeah, I think it's that.
All right, I am the last person, I think so. So, I agree with Nayara. Has what? Oh, Claudine. Oh my gosh, I forgot of you. So please answer the question.
Can you call me Cloud? It's more easy. And my favorite subject was math because I love to solve problem. And I I have an amazing teacher, and it's my favorite subject. That's
Okay. I I was talking as I was talking. Naira said about that there are some subject that like we're not gonna use like daily in our society, and sometimes I agree because I think your education needs to have one subject focus on social question. That's my point. But about the question, my favorite subject is math too. I really like math, but it's more about specific points because have some niches that I don't know so much. Actually, isn't because I don't know, it's because I didn't like at all. For example, analytic function I don't like at all, and well, my friend was talking that like people who are I don't know like I don't know what the arquiteto, but engineers, they use so much this kind of insert, and I don't like it. But I love math. I really like. I love biology too. Like mainly when we are talking about human body, a little bit about botanic too. I like plants, but sometimes I don't like. Isn't because I don't care about, I care about plants, but it's because there are so many things that you need to know about one plant. It is, yeah. But yes, guys. Isla, can you read the question too?
Sure. How do you organize your study time to stay productive? So, I think I try to organize my study time to put a daily routine, even if I a little time, but I try to do a daily routine. I think it helps me a lot when I do this way, when I study this way, because I think it's important to review and to practice as much as possible for you. I think it's important to try to practice every single day. And I think it's good. Nowadays, I study only languages, so I like to improve my listening, to improve my speaking, and so I think because these two skills for me they are more difficult, and I try to improve my listen and my speaking. So, but when I study other subjects at a school, at a college, I try to read and to review and to share with my friends some curiosity or I don't know, some knowledge, and how they are dealing with their studies. So I think it was good. Sometimes it was good because we help each other, and I think this way could be easier for each one. So yeah, I think for me it was more about it to have a discipline, a consistency, and to review as much as possible for you. And you, Ana Paula?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think one thing that I can speak, it's about pay attention on the teacher. I remember when I studied, I always paid attention when the teacher was explaining the subject. For me, it was very important. And when I arrived at home, I studied, I, I did the exercise and the homework, and I always been very studied, and I studied hard during my life. And it's the same idea nowadays. I only study English, and last year I believe I studied a lot. I woke up yet every day at 6 or 7 a.m. to start to study, and for me it was very important. I think it's necessary to educate a lot to learn about things, and yeah, I think that's it. How about you, Yasmin?
As for me, to help me to be more productive, I always try to planning my study routine. So at the weekends, usually in the Sundays, Sundays nights, I try to do a study planning. So I use the app called uh, Google Planner, Google Calendar actually, and I do blocks with my activities in the week, and I separate the pi- periods I will dedicate to study. So this helped me to be more productive and to organize my studies in a better way. Um, Jenny, how about you?
Um, I usually I like to study alone and with nobody next to me, and I like put brown noise to listen while I study. I think it's make me more productive and con- concentrado, não sei concentrado em my study. That's it. I usually take notes in my notebook, and I read a lot and review each day. That's it. How about you, Apuena?
I'm going to talk when I studied for my public concourse. I like it to study with my friends. So I like it to put the subjects in a planner, and I started to study from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Was so hard, so hard. And each day I studied one subject. And you, Nayara?
Okay. Well, I'm not organizing anything. I don't know. I think because I don't like it. I think I'm more productive when I just do it. And for example, with English, these last weeks, I didn't have time to come here to practice to my speaking, but I try to watch videos in English, read text, and right now I'm just trying to not push myself so hard. I think there are moments when we are not well, so there is no problem if you can study, but I try to have contact with English, for example. So I watch it by videos or read a book or on my social media. And if I want to study for some test or something like that, like a name that I studied before, I just I don't know. I just do it, you know. I need to work, I need to take care of my house and these things. So I think I spend at least 30 minutes on or 1 hour by day to study, to have contact with what I want. And I think that is that, but I don't like to plan. I don't like to organize, you know. I just do it. For me, work it.
Well, I think I'm the last person. Oh, well, I like I like to take a note in my notebook about the things that I want to do. I like to do I don't know what to say, but metas of the day, you know. I think it's much better to me. That works to me. I already tried to study just one subject as a point, but it didn't work to me. For example, if I today I'm gonna I don't know study physics. Guys, I hate physics, so study that subject in all day. It's really hard to me. I so I try to like get small metas of the day. Like right now, this week started my vocation, so I'm doing nothing at all, just studying English. But like last week that I was studying, so it was a hard week because I got so many things to do, so many things to do to plan because of the name. So that's it. Well, Ana Paula, can you read the question 3, please?
Okay. Can you name 3 study habits that have helped you success academically? So when I studied at college, I studied to to be a food engineer, and it was a hard course because I believe that any course that there are there is a engineer is hard, is difficult, and I liked to study with my friends, to study in a group. For me, it worked a lot, and I tried to study at least 3 times a week, and I stopped it to study to review the subject. And when I had to make a test, I studied a lot with my friends, and because I believe it's important when you study with your friends about math. I think always there are some questions about that, and I think it's important to study in a group. But yeah, I think more or less the same last question, and I think I needed to organize the time, and when I had to make that test, I didn't go out, and I stayed at home studying, and I think that's it. How about you, Claudiane?
I think the one habit to study which helped me it's to be organized, and I agree with Nayara. I don't can organize it every single day or every each is subject, but I like to study constantly. For example, when I study English, I choose one subject or one subject to study only one lesson per day. It's helping me to make more concentrate and more productive. How about you? Why?
So, for me, I think, as I said before, I think it's important to have a discipline. So I think I studied when I was in the college. I studied each day at least 1 hour, and because I studied law at a college, I look for some materials or in an internet. So, and these materials helped me a lot, because I like it to listen to some podcast or audio books, and I realized that my audio memory is better than my visual memory. So I think that's helped me a lot. And I remember now I like it to take a note about what I was studying. So I think this way helped me to memorize. So I think it is so helpful, and share with my friends when it was possible. I share with my friends, and we try to ask uh, about our subject each other, and it was some like a key quizzes. I think it was good too. So I think for me, this example helped me. And you, Apoena.
Apoena, you're mute.
Sorry, girls, is question number 3? Yes. So I think I have one habit. It's spreads. So I did a lot of exercise. Each day I practice. How can I say fazendo? Me fugiu agora da cabeça, mas fazendo muito exercícios todos os dias, assim.
You can say making many exercise.
Make any exercise. So
Yeah, many exercise.
each day. I remember that there was a book. I don't remember about the name, but I think it was physical. The subject was physical. I made all exercise that when I was studying for my public concourse.
Well, and what about you, Yasmin?
As for me, my first habit is always planning what I will study in the, and I always planning at the weekends. The second habit is keep my cell phone away from me. So always when I am studying or working, I never look at my phone because I think this distract me. So I always keep about if you send me a message, there is a 48 hours I will respond you because seriously I never touch in my phone when I was studying or working. So keep my cell phone away help me so much to in my focus. And the third habit is always practice because this helped me to fix the knowledge. So always practice doing quizzes or practice the development code I was saying. Always practice. These three study habits always help me a lot. And about you, Nicole?
Well, the same thing, I think. Like one thing that I used to do so much was to fix things in my mind was it's a kind of self-talk. I like to talk. I don't know, I like to talk about the things that I've just like studied is a kind of thing, but also doing making exercise, yeah, making exercise, revising things, doing keys, yeah, it's keys, right? Yeah, keys. Um, yeah, these kind of things. Always, I like to do the same thing of Yasmin. I like to put my cell phone away of me because, uh, you know, every time I got like a kind of message, and so that like that can that can enter my city, so I don't like so much. And yeah, that's it. Well, the question four, it's about what challenges do you face when you try to concentrate in your studies? What do you think about Gwen?
I think the most challenge is stay so far than my cell phone, and and try to concentration, because you have the cell phone, you have the TV, you have husband, and I think it's the challenge. What about you, Ayla?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think nowadays it's so complicated sometimes because I sometimes I feel so tired to study because my work is so, I think I feel so stressed, and I try to keep my cell phone from away and to focus on. And sometimes it's difficult because my family too, because they need it to me, so my attention, there is some problems, so family's problems, so it's happening, it happens, and but it's that's challenges, and you need to face them, to learn how to face them, And I think even though our problems, our difficulties, or our dissertation, we need to have a commitment with our studies. And when I put it on my mind, I push myself, and I try to do my best, and to this to give me at least uh, 1 hour for 1 hour a day to study, and in this way, I think for me, I avoid to give up, because if I stay a lot without study or review my study, I think it probably I will give up. And to avoid it, I all the time I remember my goals, and I go back. So, but it's difficult a lot sometimes. And you, Jenny?
For me, one difficult, it's my mind. It's a motivation to study, and because I'm very busy every single day with my job, my kids, my husband, and when I stop, I'm very tired, and I feel very tired to start the study, to learn. But the first difficult, it's my mind, and secondly, it's the cell phone. I need to take off the cell phone to for me have a concentration in my studies. That's it. It's have a long time to get into the study, but when I can, I get away. That's it.
What about you, Ana?
In my case, it's the same about my cell phone. And when I started to study English, I always put my cell phone far away, because I needed it to concentrate in my studies. And when I started to study English, my mom came to live with me, and my mom loves talking, and I needed to close the door, because my mom has always liked to talk to me, and it was a challenge for me, because I really wanted to study, and my mom wanted to talk to me. And but I believe nowadays it's more difficult to study than the past, because when I studied at college, didn't exist the cell phone and the social media, and it was easier to concentrate, to study, and nowadays it's very difficult to stay all the time and to concentrate, to pay attention. Yeah. How about you, Yasmin?
My biggest challenge is external noises, so I always have difficulty to concentrate in studies when I listen external noises. Because of this, recently I bought a headphone to reduce the external sounds, and because external noises uh, is so hard to concentrate when I listen to external noises, no? Like when my neighbors do noises or start to talking in a louder way, I have too many difficult to concentrate. And I think like Anna, I live with my parents too. So sometimes my mom, when she's at home, sometimes she wants to talk with me, and sometimes uh, this is a challenge to help me in the focus because sometimes she don't understand I'm studying at the time or working at a time, and she just start to talk, and I I stay like, oh, Mom, I'm studying right now. No, sometimes it's difficult. But cell phone, for example, not be a challenge for me.
Yeah, guys. For me, about that question, I think when I am tired, that that makes my studies really hard to concentrate because when I am tired, my mind just thinking one thing to get sleep. So I like to get a sleep for 30 minutes or almost 1 hour, and after come back to my studies. And I respect that because sometimes we don't care if we are feeling tired. We just want to study because if we take a sleep, like we're gonna lost our time, you know. So, but well, if we don't do that, probably our time to study will be more productive than productive because we are tired and our brain we're not like fix the things that you're studying, you know. So one challenge that I faced, like I think 2 years ago, was didn't respect when I was really tired. So this year I realized that I needed to improve that, to check that problem. And all right, it's good to take sleep for just 3 minutes because your brain need that. But also like the cell phone is a kind of I can like my family, it's a noisy family, you know. So one thing by my brain got used to was like studying in a noisy house. So I don't have so much problem with noisy, you know. So sometimes, but sometimes when my family it's really, you know, really excited, I try to say, hey guys, I'm studying, please talk a little bit low, you know, or you know, more lost, so to help me because well, I need to study. But that that's one challenge that I face. And also, guys, I don't know if you guys already say that, if anyone say that, but like about it's about motivation. I like to put myself in a motivation way and try don't put this kind of hard thoughts in my mind, you know. Well, so our live it's almost over. I'm gonna call the other people and yeah. But I want to know about you guys. How do you think about this cow? If you guys like of this cow?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was very good. I like it so much.
All right.
I like to.
Good. I'm really happy because when I got into that call, I saw, oh my gosh, yeah, I saw many people, many people, and it has a long time that I didn't do a call with so many people as today. I'm happy, really happy. Well, I'm gonna put a link on the chat, and you guys can give your feedbacks about this call and about themes that you want so much to do, like to to plan and etc. So hi Wanda, hi Sonia, hi Joaquin, hi Belle. Hello. How was your conversation?
Oh, it was a really good conversation. We have fun. You shared many ideas. Oh, it was a good conversation. Really good.
What about you, Joaquin? How was your conversation? Did you like it?
Yes, as Brenda said, it was a nice conversation. Nice conversation. Each one likes to study in the manners ways in studies, but it's fine. It's fine. Very well. Very well.
All right, guys. So it was really amazing to see you all here talking English and talking about your studies, your plans, studies, and etc. So I've just put a link on the chat, and you guys can give your feedbacks about this call. And that's it. Hope to see you all next week. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye bye,
bye.
everyone. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.